It is time for my favorite segment where we just get to talk about every place that we've been eating recently. It's literally how this podcast got started because we sat around talking about all the places we've been eating, we've wanna been eating. And so we just created a segment called Whatcha Been Eatin. So Eli, where have you been eating recently?
Okay, so I've driven by it a couple times on Frankfurt Ave. It came to the town, I don't know, maybe less than a year ago from another city.
Outsiders.
There's a lot of outsiders. We're going to talk about that soon also in the news here.
Oh.
More outsiders coming. However,
we're so welcoming. We're so friendly.
It's like near Soraya. Any guesses?
So it's not Micha.
No. It's right there by Soraya. All right, you guys suck. Medium rare.
Oh, were they right on the tablecloth?
Nope. There's no.
They stopped doing that.
This is the steak and Fritz place.
Yeah, steak frites. Yeah,
Frites.
Yeah,
Fritz.
Is there another
fries?
Were they right on the tablecloth?
Is it McCormick and Schmidt's? They do that.
I thought they were doing it medium rare. Anyway, I haven't been, so tell me about it.
I at the bar, so maybe I didn't get crayons at the bar.
Maybe they just do that when you come in. Yeah, she's back. Give her the crayons.
Why did this girl come to the steakhouse? Give her the crayons.
The maze.
The pescatarian's here. He's got to do something while the other guy eats. All right, so medium rare, kind of a head scratcher. I think they have like 8 now. I think they're based out of Maryland, DC area. I just want to give it a shot. So I think it's like $35. You go in and only choice you make is what temperature you want your steak cooked at or what drink you want to drink.
Okay.
That's really it. So
or end.
Well, and yes, but
so it's a one-trick pony.
I think the idea is that it's supposed to be quick, easy. You don't have to think about it. Come in, and you get a salad, which the salad was nice. It was
nice
like little gem lettuces, some shaved radish, I think, in there.
My favorite lettuce.
Lemon, yeah.
Yeah.
Lemon vinaigrette, maybe, like super simple, fresh, light. No complaints. Need a little salt. That was it. Then you get a small plate of, well, it's like a medium-sized plate. It's not like a big like steak plate, but and you get this sliced steak. I don't know what cut it is. It's thin. It's not skirt. I don't know what it is, but it's
flank.
No, it might be flank. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. Super thin. So we were there. We got there at 6 probably. We stayed until like 8:30 probably.
Oh, 2.5 hours for you at a dinner?
Wait, no. Sorry. 6 to probably like, let's say 8. Like just, and it was slow. It was really slow. So I don't know if it's landing in Philly like it hoped. Maybe it's a slow burn. Maybe it's a weekend place. I don't really know. The meat was okay. They give you this. They give you a special gravy and their little fried potatoes. They do come around and offer you a second helping
of meat.
And they actually were like, "Hey, take some to go. Take some home." So they actually like put some in a to-go box because I was like, "I'm good," but they're like, So
that's cool.
It was.
How many ounces of meat?
Maybe the first helping it might be 5 ounce.
Okay.
Sliced thin. Comes sliced, and then I'd be curious if other people have been there. I don't know that it's the experience. I was looking for a little more like char and smoke and all that. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, they give you the option. They got good bread. They have good bread too.
Okay.
Bread and butter,
sourdough, pumpernickel.
And you can order dessert. That's an add-on at the end. But it's like a sourdough, kind of like crunchy loaf, probably.
They give you butter or oil?
Butter, yeah. So you haven't been yet?
Yeah, it's one of those places where like all the influencers went when it opened, and I looked at it. I was like, this doesn't look appealing to me.
Yeah. I mean, $35. Can't beat it.
Gets the job done.
Well, I think that's cool that they do a refill on the meat and the fries. So, and for for you said 38.
35, 38, something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dave, we haven't had you on the podcast for a while. What you been eating?
Ooh, I went to the La Jefa 1 year anniversary.
Oh, no way.
That was a lot of fun. The drinks were flowing, and then they had a menu which had, I don't know, like 10 different things on it, and you got everything on the menu, which was nuts. So what I did was I ordered everything on the menu, and then I scooped a little bit of everything on the hot dog, and I ate this hot dog with like guacamole. What's the word of it's like the fungus or mold that grows on corn that's like
wheat lecoche.
Yes. I grabbed a tablespoon of that, put that on the hot dog. Like literally everything that was on the menu, I put on that hot dog, and it was fantastic. Oh, it was so good.
So each bite was like a different flavor? Or
oh, no, I spread it down in line. So every bite had everything. Yeah. that was a lot of fun. They had DJ spinning vinyl. People were dancing. Dan was running around with his family. The foods and drinks were flowing. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. I went to a spot I hadn't been to in a long time. I went to Crybaby.
Pasta.
Yeah, Crybaby Pasta. Have you guys been there?
I haven't been there since Sam left for Camp Art, to be honest with you.
Same. We were looking for a spot to eat outside. It was one of those really nice days. And it was great. We had just enough people to order like every pasta on the menu.
Nice.
And a few other things. I think we had like an octo that was great. The cacio e pepe was great. They had a lasagna that did not have meat in it. So I was very excited because it's been a really long time since I've had just a lasagna at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. And they had a great cannoli, like with like blueberry filling as a dessert.
The last time I was there, I almost killed somebody.
Oh.
Yeah.
With food or like
no,
with
like
hands?
I really wanted to kill somebody.
Oh.
I was there with Sophia from Al Mercury and Carrie Citron. I was trying to get content for her rum, the Tanago rum, and I'm at the bar, and Sam's behind the bar, and like I'm literally with the owner of the company and the bartender, and I get it. There's not a busy night. It was an off night because that's when we were all doing it. And I have my annoying light. I get it. And I'm at the bar and I'm just trying to get a shot of like this martini or whatever it is. And then I hear like some guy chirps me on the other side of the bar. He's like, yo, you can turn that light off. I was like, yeah, in a minute. And he's like, nah, you can turn it off now. And I look at him and I'm just thinking to myself, like I will like just punch you in the face. But I'm just like, I'm here with like my friends, but also my wife's friends. And I was just like, I'm just going to take a deep breath right now. And I'm just going to let this slide. And then Sam's like, well, we'll move over to the table. And I'm like, yeah. But in the back of my head the whole night, I was just like, I just want to smash this guy. Yeah. Like I was like, 21-year-old me, you are so lucky 21 me.
I was just going to say 20-something-year-old Dave.
Oh, I would have been across that bar. I would have threw my drink at him across the bar. But I'm not that same person anymore.
You are not. You're a changed man.
I am a married man. And
you're changed.
Yeah.
Eli, keep us going. Changed. Where else have you been eating?
Sorry, that was
I like a tangent. Love a tangent.
So I am a last minute kind of like see what's on Resi or see what's on Open Table kind of guy often. And I saw a early res for Laser Wolf.
Oh.
Because it doesn't really come up. Like you have to like think ahead to eat there a lot.
Yeah. There's still a hard reservation to get.
Yeah. And I love the concept. First of all, I love the fact that it's this beautiful platter of all these, gorgeous vegetables and different ways they prepare them. And you don't have to think. You literally have to pick out what you want. Swordfish, chicken.
Yeah, you're pretty much just picking out the protein.
They have a couple. They have like 4 or 5 a la carte options. They're kind of like seasonal little options. They had. They did a grilled halloumi with like a blackberry kind of situation, jammy. It wasn't jam. It was like kind of fresh cooked blackberries, I guess you would say, which was awesome. That was great. And then we had the swordfish as well as the chicken. And they sent out. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but it's a lamb beef combo.
The mixture.
Mix.
Kebab. Is it kebab?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And they look like little, like they form like little meatballs on the kebab.
Man, it's so juicy.
Still connected. They're like still connected meatballs. And so that was quite the meal. Shout out to those guys. I mean, they are, first off, hospitality is great. Eddie was our server. Funny guy, man. Like just he had these crazy tattoos. Like he explained to me that it's, what do you call it? Cyberpunk? No, it's cyber post-apocalyptic cyber tattoo style or something. Yeah.
Okay.
It looked like an electric current was going up the back of his head kind of thing. Because it's basically like the new version of the tribal tattoo. I was like, right on, dude. Like,
teach your own.
Yeah, exactly. But a really nice guy, great service. But I walked in there like it was early reservation, 5:30. The place was jamming.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday. I mean, they got something.
That's one of
going on.
The first reservations I remember people like sharing. You know, you jump in your group chat and be like, I have a Laser Wolf on Tuesday that I can't make. Does anybody want it? Like that was, nobody's selling them or anything. Yep. You just want to find someone to fill it because you probably had it for months.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised more concepts haven't spawned off of that. I think it could be translated to so many even non-Israeli, ways of doing it, where you kind of take the thinking out of it. It's one set price. There's a couple more expensive supplemental things that you can put on there, but they have a foie gras thing on there and all that. Dave, how do you feel about the foie gras ban that they're trying to pass again?
Me personally, I got a lot of heat. I don't know if so. The Inquirer posted something, and my response was my body, my choice, and I got a lot of hate. Maybe it was a poor choice of words,
right?
But
different implications.
Yeah, but it fits. It was like, why am I going to reinvent the wheel? That there's a saying that perfectly fits the scenario. And I was like, I don't want the government telling me what I can or can't eat. But Becca said in the article too, restaurants have it so hard as it is, and now you're going to regulate what
she was quoted in that article. Yeah. That's right. I saw that.
Miss PRLA president.
That's right.
To be honest, they can ban it. I'll go across the bridge and I'll go to June BYOB and have them cut me a quarter pound and slather it on everything, vegetables, other animals. I'm sorry, that's kind of mean, but I'll
other
do that.
Animals.
Dude, I'll host an underground foie gras dinner.
Yeah, that'll start happening then.
Come to my underground party. I'll do that. I'll bring in the chef. I want to do that orderly. The little bird where they gouge the eyeballs out.
These little brown sparrows flying around.
I would do
basically
that.
The same thing. It's a little extra, old cigarette.
Philadelphia orderly.
Yeah.
That'll get banned real fast because it'll probably get you sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I'll eat anything once. I've tried Beirut,
trash day,
scorpions, tarantulas, coconut worms in Vietnam. I'll give anything a shot because you'll never know. It might be the most delicious thing, but I will tell you, so far they have not been the most delicious thing.
But you don't know until you try.
Know. Yeah, insects I just don't.
Hey,
ants and grasshoppers.
I had something for the first time that should not have taken this long to have, but for years I've been going to the Italian Market Festival, and every time I go, the line for the Toludo's raviolis is 2 blocks long, and there is zero chance that I am waiting in line. This year we must have gotten there early because it was 20 people.
Okay.
They were so good.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say they were sold out. No, I was like, no.
No, it was early Saturday morning, and I feel like Sunday always has a bigger crowd because everyone starts posting Saturday, and then, everybody else shows up on Sunday.
Okay.
Damn, those raviolis were so good. And then I went to Kasha's and got some tomato pie afterwards, fresh out of the oven.
I'm going to go right after you because I was down there Sunday, and if you have not had the chance to have Esposito's porchetta.
Yeah.
It is fantastic. He's the nephew of Esposito's, the butcher. So a lot of people get them confused.
Down the street, yeah.
Yeah. And he will eventually be opening a sandwich shop, making this delicious, succulent pork that's in a spiral. And me and Eli send pictures of suckling pigs.
Filipino lechon.
Yeah, with crispy skin, all the time. And
I'm going to try to go to Botan, the one in Madrid that's been around for 300 years.
Is that the one with the plate?
Yeah.
They cut the whole thing with the plate. Send me pictures. That's
we'll try to get
that looks fantastic. But like you get the sandwich, you get the fatty pieces, you get the lean pieces, the pieces with the spices on it, and then he puts the cracklings on top. So it's like having a potato chip on it. So it's crunchy. It is like when I was in Florence and I was getting all these like, the best porchetta sandwiches. I was like, this isn't as good as what Jules is doing over at Esposito's. Fantastic.
I do have to give one more shout out to a Italian market vendor, Fishtown Iced Tea. Well, Interstate Draft House in Fishtown is famous for their Fishtown iced teas. They used to use the old Arctic cooler.
Yep.
But they obviously doesn't exist anymore, but they do make it in Guers, Guers.
I saw that picture.
Yeah. So you pretty much just get iced tea and vodka in one of those little containers from when you're a little kid.
Guers.
Oh,
it's just a different brand.
Yeah. It's just
got it.
It's just like Arctic Blast, but it's in Guers.
A paper carton.
Yes.
Type thing.
Yes.
Is that local?
You know what? I do not know much about that brand.
Huh. I like the color.
Head on over to Interstate Draft House and
lastly,
find out.
for me, like I just want to, because I've been doing so much eating at my own restaurants lately. But shout out to the Fork team, because that prefix that they recently launched with Sam Hinsey, where you get all the extra little bites and surprises.
Fantastic.
What do you think of it, Dave?
I loved it. Me and Nish, the owner of Del Rossi's. We both went with our partners, and we enjoyed it. We love the surprises on the menu. Like when you go there, and I don't want to ruin it for you. It's kind of like pick your own adventure. It's a prefix, but you get to pick different sections of each a part of the menu. And then there's surprises sprinkled in all throughout the meal, which is like really special because you don't know what's going to come out. But they're tiny, they're small, tasty bites that kind of have a story behind them that, they have a story of neighborhoods in Philadelphia. So when you'll get it, your server will kind of explain where the concept comes, and then you get to eat it, and you're just like, "Damn, that was good." But again,
I won't give it away either. But it's really a kind of a fun, smart way to eat, because the menu Fork is known to be regional and of Philadelphia, and we really like to position it as the kind of quintessential Philadelphia restaurant, and because it's 29 years coming up in September.
Oh, wow.
So almost 30. So it's a $115 prefix option. You don't have, it's a la carte menu still, but we have it's called Tour de Fork. And with that, you get a few bites to start. You get a special bread. Each of the bites kind of has a little story to it. For example, one of them, I won't give it away. You'll have to come and try it. But it's Vietnamese. It's Vietnamese inspired.
It's a good bite.
But it's giving a sort of an ode to our incredible Vietnamese population here. There's also one that's kind of like an ode to Port Richmond as well. So you get these little kind of stories along with your food, and really special bread that's local grains, and then you get some little extra bites at the end. And in the end, I think it's around, between the 4 courses plus the bites, it's somewhere around like 10 or 11 little tastes you get.
And I went back and I got the Fagatini again. That's how good that is.
Yeah.
It is that good.
Yeah. Like
I'm looking, I was like, I know how good this is. Do I want it again, or do I want to get something else? And I was like teetering. I was like, no, I'm going to get it because I can eat some of Becca's pasta.
Exactly. No, it's the little pyramid shaped, has a carrot filling inside.
I went to Aronimink for the PGA, and I experienced what is a new trend in sports, that they're going to start considering including refreshments in your ticket price. So
I heard about this.
Yeah, when you went, they actually had hospitality tents, and you could just grab a drink. It was Gatorade and soda products, and then they had
Pepsi.
I forget. Yeah, probably Pepsi if it was Gatorade. I know. Sorry, Aquafina, water. They were they had plenty of water everywhere because it was hot. But then you could grab a burger and a sausage, maybe a chicken sandwich or something like that.
Were there options for you there?
The veggie options were a little hard to find. What I found out was there was one tiny little sign somewhere that said, please
Of
ask.
course.
And then there was actually like somebody pulled down like off the walls, it's just all tarps. They pulled down and it was like Willy Wonka. They were like, 2 veggie burgers, please. And then they handed it through the window. It got the job done. I will say here was my one review of that. I feel like when you only have hospitality tents, there's not enough food around. Like there were ones, there was plenty of alcohol and I had a couple of transfusions. And there was a couple of times where I was like, I could use a snack right now. But there's only 3 tents at like 18, 10, and somewhere else.
How long are the lines?
It was very easy. It was in and out.
It's all free.
Yeah, so it's all free.
That's the whole idea.
Well, there's still a line. Usually there's lines with free shit.
The only time I experienced a line was the tent at 18 in like towards the end of the tournament.
Okay.
Other than that, you just walk in and out. It was very easy. So the ease of it was nice.
What's the quality of the food though? We're talking like Cisco?
Yeah, but that's what you would be getting anyway. And you're either paying $18 for that sandwich or it feels like it's free.
I always see a lot of people eating at events and stuff. I would rather eat before the event or after the event. The food in any stadium I've ever been in is just meh.
Yeah, sometimes it's life sustaining though.
No, I feel you, especially if you're drinking. I got you.
Yeah.
But
all day in 90-degree weather.
But like that's when I go, like, I know I'm not going to be satisfied by this pizza. I'll get a soft pretzel, just something to keep me until I can get down to Chinatown afterwards.
And that's what was kind of missing. Like there wasn't just soft pretzels available.
It was no
just
snacks.
like,
it was just like
there were bags of chips, some sun chips. Yeah.
Well, I do like sun chips.
Yeah.
French onions for sun chips.
I did not like them.
You don't like them?
I liked them when they first came out, but then I ate too many.
I remember
as a teenager, I was just like, oh.
No, I'm still a fan. I remember my first one. It was the Running Meat Acme. And there was a sample lady.
You were a big deal when they came out, man.
They're like, you want to try this? I was
you remember your first sun chip?
Yeah.
What color was it? Which color
It was
bag?
the French onion.
Is that the
Blue.
orange bag? The blue bag?
Orange is nacho. I remember that. The sample ladies are basically drug dealers when you think about it. It's like, here's a free sample. Here's a taste. And then they get your hooks in you. And then 20 years later.
The woman that got busted for sampling her own products at Costco?
What did she get busted for?
She went in.
With her own food?
It acted like a vendor, but it was actually her product.
Oh, she wasn't
personal
a sanctioned vendor.
She went in and just like set up shop. It was like giving out samples and like, here, buy my stuff. Scan this QR code. You can blah, blah, blah. And they found out and they booed her ass out of there.
I wonder how much she made before she got caught.
Yeah, like how many did she sell? I mean,
it's hard to say if she was selling stuff or just like giving out samples so people would buy it when they, on their. I don't think she had stuff there to sell. It was just like, maybe she was selling stuff like, here, take Venmo or something. I don't really know, but I thought that was pretty brilliant.
Those little Costco sample tables are just there for the taking.
And people love them. They
man,
Costco
dude.
just for it.
That's another time I have bad anger issues. The amount of people that ran my ankles trying to get to a half a fucking cracker, it's nuts. It's nuts.
The schmear on it. All right, on that note,